Hello, hello. Welcome to All Your Channel News Update for the week of February 26th through March 4th. You can see on screen right now the YouTube videos of this week. If you were just looking to get a glance at that and not have any further details, well, you got what you needed. But before we go into further detail on all of that, I want to tackle two things. First off, how the schedule looks a lot different than it normally does. I've been working on retrofitting the schedule, like imagery, to fit the overall new channel aesthetic we went with recently. But forgive me if I'm a little weird. Asthma's been acting up lately. If I have longer pauses in my language, want to get that out of the way. But I also removed all of the Twitch segments from the schedule because I'm still in the point where knowing when and how often I'm going to be able to stream is up in the air. So far, my stream schedule actually hasn't been heavily interrupted by all the wildness within my life because I've been able to make it work, but I really am still in a situation where any second now I could be without my computer for a good chunk of time. So I don't want to make any promises of streams unless I know I'm going to be able to make that promise. That's why I've even gone so far as to remove the live at midnight every night thing on the calendar, because I can't actually guarantee going live at midnight every night like I usually am. Additionally, I've slightly tweaked the color coding. The colors of the week are just colored to look real nice, but the squares around each game is actually significant of something. In the long run, I am slowly pushing towards a small change of the blue videos will be videos that I choose because you guys voted on them, while the pink videos will be videos that I chose to play because I wanted to, though often I will reference what you guys are highly requesting as part of picking what is being suggested. But with a few examples, like on Friday when Rebuild ends, I actually already have a series rolled up to go in its place. I already know what's going to be the new Friday series. And that's not going to change regardless of votes. But other things may change, and in addition, that's why Death Stranding, which, yeah, Death Stranding's there, is in the pink, because I wanted to start Death Stranding, even though it wasn't actually winning any votes. We'll talk more about the fact that that's there in a bit. With that part out of the way, I also want to address, the Discord, linked down below. The vote channel has been completely overhauled to make it easier to follow. For those who are newer to the channel and aren't familiar, there is a Discord that you can join. If you're watching this as the channel trailer, it'll be up above there'll be a link on the banner up above. And if you're watching this just as a full video, there should be a link in the description down below. This Discord is not just my Discord, but it's for all members of the Games and Such network. So you have some people like my buddy Broditis, who's writing short stories, Kira Rareheart, who's been starting to pick up streaming again after being away from her for a while, and then Atomic Squid and Doodlezar, who have sadly been on extended hiatus for personal reasons. But, you know, with any luck, this will eventually be a hot and bustling server full of content creators. My dream is to one day get Gas Network to be on par with networks you see, like, the Yogg's cast and such. But, back to what I was saying. There's a Discord, and in the Discord under my category is a voting channel where you all can sort of influence and vote what I play. This is how I determine... Ignore my phone making sounds. I didn't mute it. I'm a professional. I'm not a professional at all. I don't even make any money on this. It's really, I'm a hobbyist. I'm not a professional till I get paid. But, the voting section has been completely overhauled, so we're going to quickly go through it. So first off, all of the things under the Alaric banner are things that pertain to what games I stream and play. This first section is what games will I play in the future. As I finish games on the channel and we roll in new games, I will use this list as reference for what I choose to play, more or less. Especially if we're picking, you know, the things in the blue boxes, which are games that you guys vote for me to play. It'll always be whatever's winning this vote becomes the new game in the minor series category. Additionally, what things appear in this list are based off suggestions from you guys. Suggestions in YouTube comments, in Twitch streams, and even in the suggestions category here on the Discord. That's why Alien Isolation is on the voice list, why Waiting for the Raven is, and Riftbreaker, and Sly Cooper, and Secrets of Grinda. All of those were suggestions from you guys of things you wanted to see me play. In the next vote, we have what should be the next major series. This is when I upgraded series from being a minor series, getting 1 upload a week, to getting 3 uploads a week as a major series. In order for something to be allowed to qualify for this vote, it has to already be a minor series. So nothing will come out the gate becoming a major series. Then, moving on, the next category is Uber series. Once all of this craziness that's been happening in my life settles, and I am not worried about my computer going missing for an extended period of time, and I've got a stable recording studio, and all of that is ready, I will be beginning an Uber series, a series that will get an upload every single day of the week. So this is here so that you guys can vote on what you would like to see become an Uber series when that happens. All of these are, of course, videos that are already running on the channel or will be running on the YouTube channel in the very near future. You're getting a little bit of a glimpse of stuff that's coming in near weeks right here. But, other than that, we then have a couple things that pertain to streaming. What would you like to see as a bonus stream? Whenever I'm all caught up on my recording schedule, I'll sometimes do bonus streams. It's been a little while since I've been able to, but I'll sometimes do them, as you've often seen. So I decided to let some of you have a little bit of influence on what it is, so I'll sometimes defer to this vote. Sometimes I might just pick a game I really want to play, but I will always reference this as sort of a nudge in a direction that you guys might want to see. And then the what should I stream in upcoming streams, this is just for the foreseeable future until I'm able to get a more stable schedule. I'm sort of throwing all of the things I need to record up onto that category, and you guys can vote on what you want to see the most. Real quick, sliding back up, you'll notice that with some of these, vote for what I do with this down below on a lot of these categories. That's what the other banners are for. Various games that I want to revisit either the franchise of or do challenge runs within the series. I've created a subcategory with a number of other votes within, where you can choose exactly what games or what challenges or other things I do with those. And of course at the bottom, a thing to jump back to the top. But so if you want to have influence over the channel, it's real important that you join the Discord down below and vote. It's even better now as of late because me and the other members of the Gas Network have decided to lift some of the restrictions that we had on the Gas Network in order to allow all of you to interact a little bit more often. Now with all of that out of the way, let's actually talk about the YouTube upload schedule this week, huh? The thing a lot of you are probably here for. So, getting into this, right now on Sunday, the 26th of February, you can check out... Sorry, I'm looking at my notes right now. Here we go. We got an episode of Sims 3 and The Rise of Evil and Creeper World 4. With Sims 3, we got Moving In, and with Creeper World, we've got Reaching Out. In the Sims 3 video, we move into the new evil lair that we finally finished constructing, and in the Creeper World episode, Reaching Out, we hip, scop, and jump across the islands into the creeper's territory. Did I say scop? We hop, skip, and jump. That's what I was trying to say. Listen, I do these in one take. It's not. It's just a weekly news video. I don't need to do this in multiple takes. You guys, that's as free flow of content from me in this as you get from everything else. The only time a new take is done is when I make a major mistake and decide to re-record from the beginning, which I've done 2 times already. I'm not a professional. I'm a hobbyist. But yeah, so be sure to check those out. And then on Monday the 27th, we got Episode 24 of Batman Arkham Origins, The Perfect Couple, where we see the birth of what will be a beautiful relationship that will last for years to come. And we also have Episode 13 of Psychonauts, Who is the Milkman, where we ask all of these important questions such as, who is the milkman? Where is the milkman? Can I have some of his milk? The milkman is the only part of Psychonauts that I knew about before playing the game, aside from how a bunch of people loved the game. The milkman is a very infamous part of the game, and I can understand why. It's a fun chunk of levels that we're getting into. Then on Tuesday the 28th, We have the next episode of Breath of the Wild, Hateno Tech Lab, where we arrive at the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab, meet some fascinating characters, and get some fascinating new gear. Or at least begin the process of getting some fascinating new gear. You can also then check out on Tuesday, episode 89 of Creeper World 4, A Hard Push, where we force our way deep into the heart of the creeper. Then on Wednesday, we begin a brand new series with a special hour-long episode as we begin our new journey across the post-apocalyptic America of Death Stranding. And whew, this game is very gripping right off rip, and I've played a good bit of it on stream by this point, and let me tell you guys, I don't know how much y'all enjoy it, but I am loving playing it. But also on Wednesday, we'll get episode 14 of Psychonauts, Tossing Cookies, where we uncover a dark conspiracy of chocolate chips and flour. Then on Thursday, March 2nd, you'll be able to check out episode 13 of Sonic Frontiers, Deep Desert, where we explore the heart of Ares Island, and episode 90 of Creeper World 4, Secret Mission, where we discover a hidden mission that I had never realized was in the game. Then on Friday, we have episode 69, nice, of Rebuild 3, Not the Cure, in which we uncover a sinister plot. Then we'll also have episode 15 of Psychonauts, Insane Asylum, where we find ourselves lost in a house full of madmen and women. And we cap off the week on Saturday with episode 2 of our Thin Ice playthrough for Nitrome, things which I've labeled as Things Ramp Up. And a art stream where, based off of some suggestions from all of you guys, I make some Pokemon Fusion art. Which, again, I'd love to say, I'd love to hear suggestions on art you'd like to see in the YouTube comments of those videos. I'd love to hear it in my Tumblr or on the Discord or wherever. I've been enjoying making art again. I'm glad I made it a more regular part of the channel's schedule. But yeah, that's the uploads of this week, and like I said, for streams, just keep your ear to the ground and your eyes out, and I'll make announcements whenever I go live. And be sure to join the Discord and vote on what games I play so that I can play the games you like more often. I hope you've all been enjoying, and I'll see all you later. Ta-ta!